Victorinox Swisstool or Swisstool Spirit? Which one to choose? You have probably discussed this question many times while considering buying a Victorinox multitool, and I hope I can give you the answer. So stay with me. Okay guys, so today is an unusual video, not about flashlights, but about multi-tool comparison between the bigger Swisstool X and of course smaller Swisstool Spirit, which is the newer model of the Swisstool. Okay, so obviously you could notice the first difference is the size. Okay, so as you can see, the Swisstool is about 2 centimeters longer and about 17 grams heavier. Okay, so this Swisstool Spirit weighs about 210 grams, while the original Swisstool about 280 grams. Okay, the second obvious reason is lack of ruler on the smallest model. Okay, so here on the original Swisstool you got the ruler in centimeters on one side and in inches on the other side, and if you'd like to use it, you simply open the tool to lock it in the ruler mode. Okay, so you can simply place it on a table or just put it aside and you've got a continuous ruler in inches and in centimeters. Okay, so the next thing is of course the main feature of the multi-tool, which is pliers. Okay, so as you can see, the Spirit has its nice carved handles, which just appears like a real pliers. Swisstool, as you can see, also has slightly curved, but not as much as Spirit. Okay, obviously the jaw size is also different. You can see the Spirit has smaller jaws, more like precise work, and this is more like heavy duty. Okay, as you can see, the tip is also smaller on the Spirit model, which is obvious. Both tools are excellent made. Wire cutters on both models are equal in size, so it's no difference here. I believe the bigger model has also some wire crimper here. Okay, so the next feature that is different on this both multi-tool is that this bigger tool has some 90-degree angle. Okay, so you can set it like this, and in fact here you've got 90 degrees angle, and you cannot find this feature on this more modern multi-tool. Okay, so let's proceed to other features. Of course, we will start with the blade, which is here. Okay, so here you've got your traditional Victorinox SAK blade, while on the Spirit you've got, of course, this is Spirit XC with this unusual butter knife. As you can see, we've got 2/3 of the blade with serrated edge and 1/3 of the plain edge. Very practical for rescue situations or cutting rope, but the lack of this pointy tip. Okay, so it's just a matter of taste. I really like this one and I'm very happy with it because I'm carrying also the folder knife, so it doesn't bother me that it doesn't have a tip or a straight edge all the way. Okay, this thing is like a 0.5 centimeter longer. Let me show you. Oh, sorry. Okay, so as you can see, it's slightly longer, but it's not very significant difference. Okay, another difference. Okay, so maybe I'll show you all the tools. Okay, so here the next thing is the crate opener, very useful, and of course the large screwdriver, I believe 7.5 millimeters. On the Spirit you've got the combat tool, which is bottle opener and crate opener in one. So as you can see, it's very thick and reinforced to just give you this crate opening motion. Okay, so here we've got only crate opener, and the bottle opener is just longer, but as you can see, it's not as thick as this one on the Spirit. Okay, good. Okay, another difference is in the chisel. Okay, as you can see, this is one from the Swisstool, and here we've got one on the Spirit. As you can see, the obvious reasons. Okay, so here we've got a sharpened edge, and here we've got this sharpened tip also. Okay, so you can just scrape wires with it, or even cut paper or tape. It's not a problem with this. On the older model, you don't have this feature. And here we've got the wire scraper, I believe, and on the Spirit model, it's just a wider area, as you can see. Oh, it's a bit different design, but I found this one on the Spirit a bit better in performing wire stripping and scraping. Okay, the next tool should be probably the awl. Okay, another difference here you will find. I believe it's here. No, it's here. Okay, so as you can see, here you've got the standard awl on the X model, and on the Spirit it's the same size, but they added also a universal hook. Maybe a useful feature, maybe not. You should decide. Okay, but other than this, they are almost identical, so nothing really significant in here. Okay, the next tool is, I believe, the wood saw. Okay, so as you can see, it's very aggressive on the Spirit one, and the same you can find here on the X model. It's only slightly longer, but it's like the 3 teeth longer, so not very big difference here. One you should notice is that on the X model, the wood saw is slightly thinner, so it probably would cut better through the wood. Okay. The next thing we should proceed is scissors. And this one on the Spirit are very different that we are used to on the Swiss Army knife. Okay, so here on the X model you can find traditional Swiss Army knife scissors, identical size and everything identical. Okay, so you're probably familiar with this, but here we've got some reinforced scissors with accommodated spring in here. Okay, so they are smaller, they cannot open feather, only like this, so you cannot do this motion like on traditional Swiss scissors. But I found the scissors on the Spirit more robust and more durable because of this. They are smaller, they can cut through like zippers quite easily, but it's just a matter of taste, you know, because many people criticize the Spirit of its scissors, and I personally found it perfect. Sure, when you cut lots of paper, they can be inconvenient a bit, but while usually cutting some heavy stuff, they perform very well. Okay, so the next thing here is your small flat screwdriver, which can be found here. Okay, this is another difference. As you can see, on the X model, this is 1 millimeter smaller, so here you've got 2 millimeters, and here is 3 millimeters. Okay, so it's slightly different. You've got a smaller screwdriver on the X model. Okay, next tool is, of course, traditional Phillips driver. They are almost identical on both models. As you can see, the size is really the same. Okay, but the length of course is slightly different. The X model has some couple of millimeters longer reach, and it's also half a millimeter thicker. Okay, so as you can see, not much difference. Both are excellent in reaching some deeply depressed screws. Okay, here we've got the can opener, Victorinox famous can opener. Where we've got here. Okay, they are identical in size. They're excellent can openers, one of the best in the market. And again, here we've got a screwdriver on the tip, and again here we can see the difference. Here on the X model we've got the 3mm, and on the Spirit 4mm screwdriver. Okay, and last but not least, we've got a metal file. Oh, sorry, it's also metal file. Okay, on this model, and on the Spirit we've got it here. Okay, so you can obviously tell that this one on the X model is of course bigger and slightly longer, but both, as you can see, are sharpened to the end, so no lost space, very well made. The surfaces are almost identical, but I found this one on the Spirit more aggressive, but again, because of the surface, it is not so durable as the one of the X model. Okay, so these are identical wood files and metal files, and on the underside you've got also metal sole. Okay, so here on both models you've got the corkscrew attachment, so you can attach the corkscrew here and use it properly, and on the other side is probably you can attach some lanyard or something like that. Both tools are excellent made. The quality of Switzerland is legendary, so guys, you won't be disappointed buying here. What I should mention is the fact that I found the Spirit model more precisely built. What I mean is all tools lock precisely without any blade play, really. I don't know, it's just my piece or it's generally better quality on the newest model, but on the Swisstool X I found that even they lock precisely, you can see some slightly blade play here. It's not significant, it's very slight, but on tool which costs $100 you would expect no blade play at all. So definitely you should consider. Oh, here you can see. Of course I'm a bit exaggerating, but you can feel it really, and it depends on the item really. And another thing I noticed is slight plier play. It's very little notice, but you can feel it when you take it into your hand. Okay, nevertheless, the tool is excellent build, and really, guys, if you'd like to decide, I recommend the Spirit for everyday carry and light work, and X model for back carry, maybe should you drop it in your car, and usually heavy duty stuff, because both tools will handle almost everything. Okay, but as you can see, these pliers probably would hold better at heavy duty stuff than this smaller one. Okay, you have also some better reach here, and you can apply more pressure because of the longer handles. And as you could see here, we've got slightly larger tools, so maybe if weight is not a problem for you, I would recommend this heavier duty tool. But if you prefer more elegant design and everyday carry in your pocket, definitely go with the spirit. Thanks for watching, guys. See you.